Hello, everyone. I'm George Smart with U.S. Modernist Radio, and welcome to another episode of U.S. Modernist Radio Live, where last week and this week I am interviewing architects, modernist architects from around North Carolina. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've talked with Louis Cherry already today, and coming up I'm going to be talking with Toby Witt of Charlotte. He'll be joining us shortly. I'll just give a little time for everybody to join up. Toby will be signing in just a moment. He's going to request to join us. I'm giving him a little prompting here as he goes along. NC Modernist is the largest archive for mid-century modern architecture and current architecture in the state, with 2,400 houses documented and biographies and about 300 architects, past and present. You can go on to ncmodernist.org. It's all free. You can go through our library of North Carolina publications. And there we go. And there he's straight up. Hi, Toby.
All right. How are you?
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for joining up with me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So let me hang on a second. There we go. Let me tell the audience a little bit about you. You were born in Peru, right?
That's correct. Yep.
In Lima.
Yes. Yeah.
You studied in Germany and did an apprenticeship with Philip Holtzman.
Yeah.
Graduated from UNC Charlotte and worked with Lafferty Architects in Charlotte. And then you started Dialect Design, which continues today. And you're doing some really great work in Charlotte.
Thank you very much. Yes. And I should add to that 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I started a new company, my own now, Witte House. So that's a new one.
And what does that one do?
So it's just me, and I design and build modern homes here in Charlotte and in the North Carolina. Right,
because Dialect, you had a partner, I believe, right?
That's right. Yeah, it was slightly bigger. We were 5 or 6 folks over there, and now it's just me talking to myself.
Well, that's great. That's great. So how are you faring with the quarantine situation?
Good. So far, so good. Well, my family and I, we, here at home, they actually did us a favor and just ran out to get ice cream, from a drive-through or something. So we have a little quiet in here.
Yeah.
But we're just hanging out and, trying to make the best of it.
So is your office in your home normally?
Yeah, normally I spend about half my time here at home and then the other half on construction sites. So, when I do the architecture bit, I'm here. And then I go out and check on work or meet clients out in Charlotte. And,
So you designed the house you're in right now, correct?
I sure did. Yeah. That was about 3-4 years. Well, we moved in 3 years ago. And so I got to design and build this house for my family, and it is, not to toot my own horn, but it is just a wonderful, there's nothing like it to be in a house that's designed for you. I always tell people it feels like being on vacation when you're at home. It's just, perfect.
Right. So you're going to take us on a little tour of the house,
sure.
Right?
Yeah, glad to.
So while Toby walks us around, if you have any questions, you can put those in the comment field. We'll try to address as many of those as we can. And Toby, if you want to turn the camera around, you can just talk while you show us things.
All right.
Well, tell us where we are in the house.
So, the house isn't, I'm trying to back up here for a second. The house is only 1,700 square feet. In size, and so the downstairs here, what you see is essentially one big open floor plan, living room, kitchen, and such, and the master bedroom area. And then upstairs, so we have 3 daughters, and they have each a room upstairs. I'll take you up there. Maybe we find one that is halfway decent. And this is it. So again, sorry, go ahead.
So before we go upstairs, can you take us outside and let us see the external view, like from your driveway?
I'll do that. Let me do that. I'll take you outside
Okay.
and I'll show
Because
you
it's
then the,
it's really a neat looking house.
well, I appreciate it.
Here we go.
Let me walk out here. Oh, I think I have to back up a little more here. Let's go.
Yeah. Don't
So
trip and
here's,
fall now. Be careful.
yeah, never walk backwards on a construction site.
Look
So
at
there's the
that.
house. Yeah. So there's a couple ideas here, I suppose. This brick wall here goes from the outside all the way through the interior of the house. And all the spaces are somewhat structured around that wall element. I'm going to see if I can take you around here for a second. So that's what Corona life looks like. Oh, that's my lovely wife over there.
Hello, lovely wife.
So
What's
here's,
her what
yeah, sorry,
what's her name?
Liz.
Liz. Say hello to Liz for us.
Alrighty. So, yeah, this is the house. You can see there's a brick wall here starting out, going inside, and the side porch, the entire downstairs sort of opens up here to the side. Where I'm standing is about south, and so the idea was to capture the southern light there, and with the overhang, reduce the solar gain. And then that sliver of a window up here, that's the kitchen. And so that provides just enough privacy to the street while you can still look out. So that is basically the basic ideas. And what I might, if I remember, talk again from the inside, but the upstairs bedrooms, the three girls, they kind of pop out and pinwheel around each other so that the windows kind of point to each other. So all three can see each other, or at least be aware of their sisters. And so,
That's
as
very
a,
cool.
but yeah,
Well, let's walk
that's
back inside into your living area.
all right.
For those of you that just joined us, this is Toby Vitta out of Charlotte, and
Sorry to interrupt,
we're
but I
at
got
his
to
house.
point out here this super cool sliver of a steel overhang here. Sorry, I got to geek out, right? All right,
That's
there we
okay.
go.
That's what we're here for.
There you go. So the entry here, well, so you can see the stair climbing up here along that brick wall I mentioned. And the entry is a world's smallest entry. Oh, look at here. There's one house guest there. But it's jam-packed here with shoe storage as you come in here. That's
Oh,
what
nice.
Germans do. And then, a niche for hanging jackets here. There's storage in the steps here for the
More
shoes.
shoes. Yep.
So, you can come in, sit down, take your shoes off, put your jacket off, and then you can enter the rest of the house. Let me see if I can back up here. Tell me if I go too fast, too slow.
You're doing just fine.
All right. So I'm going to turn around here as you enter. Let's see here. That's the kitchen. There we go. So since it's part of the living space, I try to keep it simple, minimal, almost make it sort of furniture, built-in furniture, in order for it to blend in and don't feel so much as a kitchen, but part of the whole living area. There's one more piece over here. Let's see if I can get past these giant lights. There's the stainless steel section with oven and such. All of these are drawers that pull out. Here's that big window, and it has, let me see if that works here. So this long windowsill is actually North Carolina weathered oak from an old barn, about 200-300-year-old piece of wood right here.
Was
And
that
it's
barn on the property originally, or did you get that from somewhere else?
from a friend of mine, Josh Knapp. He fixed that up for me, and he also did steel work in the house, like that entry, as well as this sleek handrail here. which was fastened here in between with these plates in between the bricks there in the joints. Little shout out. But so this kitchen here is meant to be practical in terms of being able to cook and have the doodads here you need to get to real quick, ready to use. It's a stainless steel counter, custom made. Ooh, look at that! That little hole right there is for compost.
Okay.
There's a drawer underneath there with a compost bucket. But yeah, I slaved over every inch in order to get enough workspace out of it, but have the sink where it needs to be and all that good stuff.
Now,
And
Toby, they say that an attorney that represents themselves has a fool as a client. So how was it being your own architect?
okay, so we have running jokes. My family informs me on a daily basis of all of the mishaps and inadequate bits and pieces. One of my favorite one is this very corner right here. Let me point to it. So this is where I wash the dishes, and I'm about, I don't know how tall I am, 6 foot something. So when I wash the dishes and look up, I hit my head.
Ah. Well, clearly
So
you need shorter clients.
that's right. I should point out here, so in order to make 1,700 square feet feel big and spacious, one of the things are these windows that are from floor to ceiling. And so wherever you turn, so this is me coming into the house, I look outside, right? I work in the kitchen, I look outside. But then that whole thing, I'll go over here, wherever you turn are these tall windows so that the exterior square feet essentially is part of the living environment.
Okay.
So while I built 1,700 square feet, I live in, I don't know, thousands.
Well, take us on
So,
upstairs.
well, hang on. Before I do so, let
Okay.
me show you this real quick. Let me see if I can turn around. So this here is the master bedroom area, which is
Okay,
part
so the
of the,
master's on the ground floor.
yep. And as you can see, it kind of opens up to the living room. And so that square feet is part of the living environment here during the day. As you can see, it just sort of integrates with the rest of the downstairs. But for privacy, we have these sliders here, and they're from ceiling to floor panels, and so they close this off. Let me do this here. I didn't close them all the way, but so it
That's all right.
closes that corner and provides the privacy you need for your bedroom.
By the way, your wife just joined us, so
Ah,
she's watching as well from out in the yard.
there you go. I'll try not to embarrass her. A quick look here. This is another little trick here, having the built-in cabinet or wardrobes. Instead of having a walk-in closet, our bedroom is the walk-in closet. But we're saving square feet, making the square feet work that we have. And you can see the brick wall here coming all the way into the master bedroom area, and the master bathroom beyond here is hiding behind it, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, let you peek in there real quick.
Yeah, I love the light in the shower. That's always a nice feature whenever you have a shower.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I'll take you upstairs. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. How's my camera work here?
Your camera work is exquisite.
Excellent. All right, so here's
Yes.
the goes upstairs here. Let me sort of see if I can capture this. Yeah. So
And
wherever
be
we
careful,
can.
don't fall as you're going up.
Oh, yes, I hear you. There's niches here. This is all games and things, but trying to make use and have places for things to go. There's just a very short little, not even a hallway here, with a bathroom the kids share. I don't know if I'm capturing this here. Oh, the windows here, this one is designed for the cats. There's a couple in the house, so they can sit, and with the window opening, they can sit there, and there's an insect screen so they don't fall out or anything. And there's 3 doors, 1, 2, 3, 3 kids' bedroom. Let's take this one here. Oh, we're already in. This is my oldest daughter here, and so this room too upstairs has the windows from floor to ceiling, almost to the ceiling. So that is hard to capture, I think, here with the phone, but it opens up and makes the room so much more, much bigger. And here you can see the 3 windows. So having 3 windows on 3 sides of your room obviously makes it feel huge. But through this window, for instance, she can see, she can't see her sister, but light turns on, window opens, she's aware of her being there. And then through the other window there is her other sister.
That's a great setup. That's so beautiful for a room. I mean, not just for a kid, but for anybody.
Thank you. Yeah. So each room has windows on 3 sides because of this arrangement. And,
Okay.
I don't know if I can capture this here, but because of that, it kind of feels bigger and larger. But yeah, nooks and crannies everywhere.
Okay.
For storage, books. I don't know if I can show this here properly. Here's the staircase.
Light fixture, yes.
There you can see our mess that life makes.
Now, as we're going back down, Toby, tell me a little bit about what you have in the pipeline. What are some of the houses that you're going to be bringing out of the ground in the next 6 months?
Yeah, one is under construction on Lake Wylie. That one is a big one. It's I don't even know anymore, over 5,000 square feet.
We may have lost Toby briefly. Just hang on, folks. He will usually pop back on in just a moment. This is George Smart with U.S. Modernist Radio. There he is. We've got him back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a house at the lake.
Yes, your lost connection.
Yes, thank you. I'm back on. So I'm sure, yeah, you can see it on my website. It's a big, beautiful, large home that's being built right now, and parallel to that, so I do 2 things. I do custom homes like that one, but also do spec homes. And so the other half of my time I purchase properties, design homes for it, and then build them. And so
we have a question, Toby. What material is the floor made of?
this is concrete. So this is let me see if I find a good spot here. This is the concrete slab. It's just clean, polished. It's troweled very smooth at the pouring, and then it's finished with a 2-coat epoxy kind of finish. Euro Floors in Charlotte. Here's another shout out. They do my floors, and they do just a beautiful job. They know about anything there is to know about concrete floors. And it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's has a sort of industrial feel, and it comes with its own imperfections. You can see maybe small little fissures. I don't know if they show up, but on the flip side, it has this rich texture, coloration to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Toby, how can people get in touch with you? What is your website?
So my company name is the website is Witte House. So that is WITTE, which is my last name, and then HA.US.
And if you want to see our archive on Toby's work, you can go to ncmodernist.org/WITTE. Hey, Toby, thank you so much for showing us around, and please say hello to Liz for us.
I will do that. Thank you so much for coming by.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.